Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. Up against them, Otto Wallin, 6'5.5" with a reach of 78 inches, of course, fighting out of Sweden.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen. Otto Wallin. He has given so many big-name heavyweights so many problems. Can he do it here now? The man who's from Sweden now resides in New York, New York.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, and a member of the Vargas dynasty, introducing El General Emiliano Vargas.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. And Wallin just got knocked down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my. That's a game changer. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, and you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Switch on, get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it, let's go.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you
Round. We don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back.
good work. He was thinking. He was smart. You weren't loading up. But
Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then
think about the defense. Remember what you do. Good work.
into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Great work. Stay focused.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Gathering your pace and win this round back.
Too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start tiring out.
And there's the bell to start round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. I thought we were going to... Oh, wait a minute. What a massive upset this would be. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the uppercut but misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Stay focused.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and swing.
Him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is...
Mistakes in his switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. And
Beat up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there,
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your
The
mind.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just stay focused.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Let's get it started in round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? And we may see a stoppage here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. at least for now.
Got caught.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation. And Valine goes to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
He's ready to
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
He was coasting this fight, and now you're letting him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there. Get you back.
About the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Those 1-2 straights down.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
There's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That count. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. How is this? Did you see that? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! They've avoided... Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch on.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll...
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Kid, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
And get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Back into the fight, don't give him any free shots, keep smart.
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that.
That hand is beautiful. That That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots.
And start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you...
Over yet, you've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fight. And Valeen goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Right, let's
You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still just...
take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready
In the bag. Now you've let him back into it. That's a terrible round.
to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. And
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that.
There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do? And Valeen is dropped. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd, nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Juan Manuel Marquez. And how about this man? Not only a pound-for-pound fighting great, but when it comes to entertaining fights, there may be none better than this man. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced.
Look at this. These fights are so up front. Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories, introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he just misses with that jab. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't...
Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him...
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
It's next round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back.
Time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Yeah, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
There's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and the grand champion might go down. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Why weren't they more cautious? And Marquez goes down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on the
Jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the...
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let them back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab.
But you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible...
Fence on end. Think about what you do. Good work. The jab...
guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
One shot at a time. Set him up, but it'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't land the jab there. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. So much for defensive abilities. And he's going to take a knee.
Some really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
6, 7, 8.
Has to be careful. Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Give me your club.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Come on, let him back there. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. And now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few bodies.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Don't worry about it. Now it's a tougher fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
There's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. With preparation, it's how you are going to deal with this.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Throws the jab, but does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Hold that thought! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. They're in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean days now.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, ay caramba. Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your breath back. Just
You win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab.
shots. Keep smart. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't
Be shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
nothing. Don't worry about it. You're switching off.
just
Same again. Don't change too much.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get back out there. And beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little.
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And now going for the finish. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he scores with the counter. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you get
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
as long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get to work. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back in. He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just keep them on the other. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. So you can't figure. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep him. Come on. Let him back into the fight. You're much better than.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
So we can't figure you out. Mix him back together and put it back on him in this round. Don't worry about our round.
Let's start the 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it. Oh, wait a minute. And they got caught. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. El Gran Campeon in some real trouble here. Oh, my God, Johnny. Oh, and the Grand Champion might go down. Cesar Chavez goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't breathe. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power. Get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, beast. Think about your defense on the end of all of that. Do what you gotta do. And breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to go back or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep that, get that jab back. Just boxing, just.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Shots in there, vary up a little bit. We get in the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Got out of the way of that right hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Lose the match, you got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Bad, all right? Good. You've done all that work all the way.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You let him back into the fight.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Why weren't they covering up? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first, James Buster Douglas. 6 foot 3.5 tall with a reach of 83 inches. And in the other corner, Butterbean. You can't mention the sport of boxing without mentioning this guy.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Buster Douglas, the man to dethrone Mike Tyson in Japan and become the undisputed world heavyweight champion. A.K.A. Butterbean. You know what he brings to the plate. Hellacious power and unending energy.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Columbus, Ohio, in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster Douglas. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist known as the King of the Four-Rounders, introducing Eric Esch, also known as Butterbean.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. What a punch. And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. Look out below. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, and Butterbean got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh no, Butterbean! He's in trouble! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, the big fella stumbling. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
7, 8.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Stop. What are you doing? Have you got complacent?
Great work. Good work. You was thinking.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defensive end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart.
Stepping round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
No, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Back into this, you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
You go again. Get your mind back on the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, man, it takes a real shot to rock Butterbean, and that's what it was. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble. Did you see that? Oh no, Butterbean! He's in trouble! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook misses. Oh, the big fella stumbling and bumbling. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Oh, and Butterbean just got rocked. Oh, and it's an earthquake as Butterbean goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four.
Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On the end of the jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your
Bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change.
I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind on the job.
Tiring out. Good work. He was thinking. He was.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let
And don't get carried away. Think about the defensive end of what you do. Good.
round, get back behind your jab basics. Get
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him.
Let's get it started in round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This.
Oh my God, Johnny! And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. Look out below. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That hook scores. Oh man, it takes a real shot to rock Butterbean, and that's what it was. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Oh, look out! It's not the Hindenburg, it's Butterbean who's down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get back out there and switch on. Get this.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget
let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than.
Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Come on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
Shots. Keep smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was.
Do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
What you do.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You've been coasted this.
On to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. Jab misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. money. Take a look at this action. A chance to make history. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. And down goes Butterbean. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Are you okay?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
That's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back,
get to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's
Too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start to...
Just go out there, get your boxing back together.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't forget the jab.
Your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. I need you to switch back on. Get...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Big Butterbean is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.